Eh bien, bonjour à toutes et à tous et bienvenue pour la suite sur lac, où nous allons retourner auprès de
Hi, Angie.
Angie.
Oh, hey.
So, hey, I dropped off and picked up those movies.
Right.
Euh,
Is everything okay?
on s'inquiète pour nos
You don't
amis.
seem your usual peppy self.
You don't know me, Meredith, okay? This can be a stressful job.
Okay, I know a thing or two about stressful jobs. I'll leave you be.
Yeah, actually, now's not a great time. There's 2 more movies on the counter. If you could deliver those, that'd be peachy.
Jaws and The Dirty Dozen.
Mieux ne pas les mélanger ces deux-là.
I'm on it. Don't you worry your pretty little head about it.
Great, thanks. Appreciate it.
Bye.
Ah, il n'y avait pas de bonne humeur, Angie. On va vite déposer les films. Là, je me suis trompé d'endroit. Je pense à prendre des photos des habitants. Ah non, je ne m'étais pas trompé d'endroit. Oula, j'arrive pas. Bon. On va dire que c'est le début de la partie. Alors. Hey, le stop. Oups. Allez, avance. T'as pas fait le stop. Non, le stop c'est ça. Merde. Non, c'est pas ça. Ouais, ça c'est le stop. Gauche, droite, et on avance. J'espère que tu roules vite. On va voir Monsieur McKay. Pour lui prêter un film. On récupère Ron. Oui. Ralentis pas comme ça, c'est dangereux. Oui. Ah mince. Je pense que c'est la première fois que depuis que je joue que j'ai vraiment un gros choc avec le véhicule. Okay. Parfait. On va livrer les cassettes. Alors oui, ça serait cliché de donner dans bien mère, sincèrement. Ce serait vraiment cliché de donner le dans bien mère. Est-ce que ça serait pas une valeur sûre? Après, je vois bien dire, oh, c'est pas réaliste, c'est impossible. Ah. Oh, j'ai l'impression que c'est fermé. Aurais-je fait le trajet pour rien? Je ne pense pas. Peut-être qu'en bas c'est ouvert, non? Ah, mais non.
Mr. Mackey, I've got this movie box for you.
Leave it on the porch of the cabin, could ya?
I need to know if you prefer a war movie or a shark movie.
Huh? Movies? Just pick something. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Ah, punaise, c'est dur. Mais après, lui, je pense pas qu'il ait peur des requins. Bah, surtout qu'on est dans un lac, donc...
All right, Jaws it is. Have a nice day.
Peut-être que je me suis trompé. Mais bon. Ce n'est pas grave, si je me suis trompé. On va retourner à la poste. Je me trompe. N'importe quoi. Je lui pique sa voiture. Et j'ai encore oublié de prendre une photo, mais c'est terrible. Comment je fais pour oublier à chaque fois de prendre une photo? Oh, pardon, excuse-moi. Donc, qu'est-ce qu'on va faire ce soir? Continuer la lecture ou pas? Samedi soir. Ah, les messages, c'est vrai.
Hey, Em, it's me, Kay. Wow, I just, instantly dialed your parents' number. Superpowers! Probably just muscle memory or something like that, right? Or maybe it's like that thing where you smell something and it instantly triggers this mega old
La
memory.
Madeleine de Proust, par exemple.
You know what I mean? Oh man, I had that once when Barry bought me lilacs, and the smell instantly mentally teleported me to when I was like 6 years old and fell out of a tree, and I ended up with all this lilac-smelling tree gunk all over my face. You remember that, right? What if it's like that with old phone numbers? You go, must dial M, and then your brain just triggers your fingers to dial? Man. Anyway, I didn't call about that, obviously. I was thinking of maybe taking a stroll around the lake this Sunday, clear my head, and then Maureen suggested maybe you'd like to tag along. Not that I'm asking because of Maureen, of course, just thought it might be fun to check out the old hangouts and the lake sites and all. If you do want to join, I'll be at the watchtower overlooking the lake at 11 a.m. Sunday.
Ah, 11
I'll
ça
probably
va.
hang around a bit, so I'll see you when I see you. Sunday morning watchtower, be there or be square.
C'est drôle. Ok. Ah bah j'ai pas le choix en fait.
The Countess and the Carpenter.
Oh.
Chapter 3. Come in, were the most regretted words Cecilia had uttered in a long time. They were instantly followed up by, "Get out!" when she saw the surprised face of the carpenter's apprentice, instead of her niece, Anna. Apparently, her hosts wasted no time in addressing the problem of a malfunctioning bathroom faucet.
Elle est agréable la voix du narrateur. Dimanche 7 septembre, matin. Oh non, me dis pas que tu travailles le dimanche. J'avais oublié à quel point la vie ici était reposante. J'aime les grands espaces. Les gens entament facilement la conversation comme s'ils n'avaient rien d'urgent à faire. Ce qui est sans doute vrai. Jusqu'à présent, j'ai livré des colis, des lettres, des films et même une créature vivante. Mortimer, le chat. Je me demande ce que me réserve la semaine prochaine. Mais avant, je dois conclure cette semaine par 2 rendez-vous avec des amis. Une ancienne et une nouvelle. Ça devrait être sympa.
Hey, Em! Em! Up here!
Hiya! Should I just come up?
Come on up! You just have to watch your step on the 3rd ledge. Should be good.
Je dois faire quoi sur quoi? Je ne sais pas si je devrais monter sur une tour cassée. J'ai parfaitement compris ce que tu m'as dit, je monte.
I have to what? On the what now?
It's fine. Cross my heart and hope to die. Scout's honor.
J'espère que cette petite séance d'escalade ne va pas me conduire droit au paradis. J'ai jamais été chez les scouts. Je vais grimper, il n'y a rien à craindre ici.
Look, you were never even in the Scouts!
Salut, je suis contente de te voir. Ouh, je suis arrivé en seul morceau. C'est le 3e échelon, c'est ça? Bizarre qu'il n'ait jamais été réparé.
Hi there. Good to see you.
So glad you made it. Isn't it nice up here?
Absolument. Cette vue, je ne m'en lasse pas, pardon. Ça me rappelle quelques souvenirs. C'est un peu différent de mes souvenirs.
Sure is. Oh, that view. Gets me every time.
Sounds like you're starting to remember what's great about P.O.
On venait après l'école pour parler de tout et de rien. Je venais régulièrement ici à la nuit toute seule.
Those times we took some pie up from the diner after school and sat here talking about whatever we felt like.
Oh, yeah. How about that afternoon I snuck in some beers from Uncle Stan? And they were really disgusting, and you puked all over the rail. In fact, wasn't it kind of where you're standing right now? Oh my gosh, it totally was.
T'étais vraiment obligé de me rappeler ça? Non, non. Je m'en souviens plus du tout.
Ew, ugh, did you have to bring that up again? I was not counting on getting that much in touch with my younger self.
I'm glad you're back. I kind of missed having you around.
I feel the same way.
Toi aussi, tu m'as manqué.
So, what's life been like for you since you left? Positives? Negatives?
You know, I went to university, got a job.
Dans l'ensemble, je n'ai pas à me plaindre. En fait, je n'ai pas arrêté de bosser comme une tarée. Mais peut-être qu'il est temps pour moi de changer de vie. On attend ça de toute façon. Mais bon.
I basically worked my butt off the entire time. That's both positive and negative, I guess.
Oof. That doesn't sound like a sustainable life plan there. You okay?
Yeah, it gets a bit busy sometimes.
I can imagine Providence Oaks is less complicated.
Well, maybe it is, and maybe it isn't.
Ooh, that sounds juicy.
Hmm.
Is this about something or someone?
Franchement, pour l'instant, je ne sais pas trop. Je suis contente qu'on puisse avoir ce genre de conversation d'adultes.
I'm glad we can have these adult conversations now.
Oh, there she goes with the crazy eyes. M still stands for mind your own beeswax, I see. All right. I'm backing off.
Et toi alors, t'es allé à la fac finalement? Et toi alors, raconte-moi tout. Je veux tout
What
savoir.
about you? How have you been? I mean, really?
Really? It's been great, and it's been tough. You know, I guess it's like that for everyone. I mean, I wanted to go to art school, yes, but turns out I wasn't good enough, or at least that's what they told me when I applied. So I decided to stay and do my own thing. Make music, perform and stuff, you know. I picked up some shifts at the diner, Barry and I reconnected, we got married, and then Max came along. You haven't met him yet, have you? He turns 13 in a few
Oh.
months. Time flies. Anyway, having Max gave things a different rhythm, but I still continued with my music. Even managed to get a bit of a buzz going in Portland. Lined up a few interesting gigs. Tough to balance, but fun.
And then?
Yeah, just like that, Uncle Stan got sick. Hit him and Aunt Mo like a ton of bricks. It was crushing. There I was, just about to get somewhere with my music. But I
Oh.
just couldn't let them down, so I stayed. Helped out nursing Uncle Stan, picked up his shifts at the diner.
C'était très courageux de ta part. Avec Berry, ça s'est passé comment? Je pense pas que c'était terrible de se faire ce choix, car c'est peut-être qu'elle va dire que c'était le choix finalement le plus logique. Parce que c'est son oncle Stan et elle apprécie énormément. Mais à côté de ça, elle me fait une croix sur sa carrière, on va dire.
I can't imagine what it must have been like to make that choice.
I see where you're going, but honestly, I count myself lucky in a
C'est
way.
vrai.
It gave me time to assess.
C'était très courageux quand même.
Sounds like you really stepped up.
Well, in hindsight, it was a lot. In the moment, though, you don't stop to think. You just do it.
Where was Barry in all this?
Barry was actually really great. We divided tasks back at the house, and he took care of Uncle Stan when he could. No questions asked. He was just there.
Et donc tu travailles toujours au restaurant, et maintenant? On va pas parler de ça. Tu n'as jamais eu la sensation d'être prise au piège, non?
And what now?
Well, Mo has offered a couple of times to put my name above the door at the diner. Up until now, it felt like too much. Too soon. Too definitive. But I don't know. Maybe if she asks again, I'll think about it. The way things ended up, it may not have been part of my master plan. But I got to spend some of the most precious moments of my life with the most precious people I know. Got to say goodbye to Uncle Stan and be there for Mo. They basically raised me. I'm grateful I got to do that for them. And I built a family of my own, right here in good old P.O. And one day, those kids will hurl all over this rail, just like we did. So, yeah, it's been tough. But looking back, I wouldn't trade any of it for the world.
C'est bokeh.
That's so great, Kay. I'm glad at least one of us grew up to be a well-rounded individual. Is there a manual I can borrow?
Well, after you left, I had to raise myself, didn't I? So, ready to descend to the world below?
Oui, je crois qu'il est temps.
Yeah, seems like it's time.
Come on, then.
Discussion intéressante. Ah, dimanche soir, on va être avec le riz. Ah non, c'est vrai. Répondeur.
Hello?
You're speaking to Monster Deal Central. How may I help you?
Salut Steve, tu as l'air de bonne humeur. Oh, salut Steve.
Oh, hi, Steve.
Meredith, please tell me to calm down. We are so close to a deal. Added 87 in shops all across America.
Oh.
Monster deal.
Oh, wow, that is so awesome. Tell me more.
Okay. I met up with this big retailer, right? They read our great pitch. They loved it, and they want to buy 250,000 copies of Added 87. 250,000. Multiply that by like $35.
Ça fait des millions de dollars de chiffre d'affaires.
That's a lot. But it's
C'est
not
vrai,
a
c'est
done
pas
deal
encore
yet,
signé.
right?
Not yet, but oh, so close. I can almost taste it. Listen, I've got the contract right here. I'm sending over a copy. You should have it tomorrow. Please, check, double check it right away. I want your blessings before I sign on the dotted line, okay?
Gotcha, Steve. Don't worry about it.
Awesome.
On
I'll be in
verra
touch again Tuesday evening.
Je verrai ce que je peux faire.
I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it.
It's
Huh?
official.
C'est officiel, je déteste les films d'horreur. J'adore les films
I
d'horreur.
love horror movies.
A Nightmare on Elm Street is radical. It was amazing. Thank you for watching with me, Miss W.
De rien, je vais faire des cauchemars jusqu'à la fin de mes jours. Tu n'as pas eu peur du tout?
Weren't scared at all?
Nope, told you. Man, I wish my parents would let me watch these movies. I can't wait until I move out.
Bon, j'espère que tu as passé un bon moment. Quitter la maison, tu n'as que 15 ans, non? Non.
Yeah, oh well. I hope you had fun.
Yeah, I did. Maybe it's about time I convince my parents that I'm old enough. I'm almost an adult, and I don't want to wait until I've moved out until I can watch another horror movie.
Almost an adult? And do you want to move out that badly?
Almost 16, and yeah. Don't get me wrong, I love tinkering and I love working in my father's shop, but it's just so boring sometimes. I want to see more of the world. I want to meet more people. I'm sure you've noticed, but there's not many teenagers here in Providence Oaks. And I'm homeschooled, so I don't have many friends to hang out with either.
Et tes parents ne te laissent pas regarder des films d'horreur? Qu'est-ce que tu veux faire plus tard?
But what do you want to do after school then?
I don't know. My parents want me to work in Dad's shop, but I don't think I want that.
Ah,
And you left when you were younger, so I figured maybe you had some advice for me?
Oh, well, maybe. I think...
tu pourrais faire des études. Ça pourrait être sympa de travailler dans le garage de ton père. voyager. Elle pourrait peut-être voyager pour voir les choses. Et peut-être que grâce au fait de voyager, elle verrait peut-être les choses autrement.
Maybe once you're done with school, you can start traveling. Go out and see the world, like you said you wanted. Meet new people, do new things. Be a free spirit.
I think that could be cool too. But I'd have to get my license first. And a car. But I guess I can save up money while I'm working for my dad anyway. And I've always wanted to see the Smithsonian Museum. Or Sequoia National Park in Cali.
Il y a tellement de choses à voir et à visiter. Tu pourrais rester dans les environs pour commencer. C'est vrai que pour commencer, rester dans les environs, c'est pas trop mal.
Well, maybe try something local first. Those are very far away. I'd start with just Oregon. You can always go bigger from there.
You're right, Meredith.
C'est vrai.
Thank you. Also for talking to me and stuff.
You're very welcome, Lori. I had a lot of fun tonight.
Me too. I should get home soon. Later,
Chacun a ses
Meredith.
problèmes.
Later.
Chacun a ses problèmes dans le jeu. Lundi 8 septembre matin.
Oh, Steve's parcel. And another note from Tess. Hey, Em, here are Steve's contracts. I bet you're in the mood for some light reading. And now without sarcasm, really. I must admit the energy here is contagious. Is At It actually going to take off? See you soon. Tess.
Good morning, Miss Weiss.
Good morning, sir. I didn't see you there.
The name's Walter Morgan. I'm with the Postal Service. I left you a message on your answering machine earlier this week.
Oui, je m'en souviens.
Ah, yes, I remember.
Miss Weiss, if you could follow me into the office, I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Ouh.
Are you familiar with the Postal Service policies?
Yes,
Ouais, dans les
well,
grandes lignes, quoi.
the gist of it.
Confidier en...
Can you remember the segment from Chapter 11,
Ah!
Section 3, first paragraph?
I'm sorry, that part seems to have slipped my mind.
It says in Chapter 11, Section 3, first paragraph, and I'll paraphrase, it is forbidden to use Postal Service property for personal gain.
Oui, c'est très mal, pas bien du tout. Ça paraît
Oh.
logique.
Okay, sounds reasonable.
Miss Weiss, I'm aware that you've only just begun working here, but I trust that you do not take the responsibilities of a postal worker lightly.
If you look up the definition of integrity, it has my picture next to it.
The Postal Service puts its employees under the highest level of scrutiny. I advise you to answer the following 3 questions truthfully. A
Okay.
yes or no will suffice. Do you know Frank Coleman?
Oui.
Yes?
Have you ever given him envelopes or received envelopes from him that weren't postmarked?
Oh mon Dieu. Oh mon Dieu. Oh punaise. Dans l'enveloppe, il y a des... Si j'ai bien compris, il fait passer des feuilles, quoi. Oh. Oh mon Dieu, c'est horrible. Est-ce que je dois jouer l'honnêteté? Oh non, c'est dur. Oh, mais en plus, Franck est sympa avec nous. Ah, c'est... Et la première semaine s'est bien passée. Là, c'est peut-être le premier choix qui est réellement compliqué. Encore Robert, Monsieur Harris, on avait... C'était pas un choix sans grande conséquence au final. Mais là, par contre, c'est comme si on te demandait, est-ce que tu vas envoyer Franck en prison, oui ou non? Vous mettez du temps à répondre, madame. Il nous a dit d'être honnête, punaise. Oh, punaise, c'est horrible. Ah, c'est moche. Ah, je ne sais pas. On va être honnête. On va vraiment être honnête.
Yes.
Are you aware that Frank Coleman wages bets on baseball games?
Oui.
Yes.
That will be all. Thank you for your cooperation.
What's going to happen to Frank?
I'm sorry, we can't discuss personnel matters. Good luck with the mail today, Miss Weiss.
Oh, j'ai l'impression d'avoir fait que des mauvais choix. Franck? T'es ici, Franck? Faudrait peut-être lui dire, Franck, ce qui s'est passé. Eh, copain! T'as une calvitie derrière, on t'a déjà dit.
Hey, Meredith, that guy you just talked to, what did he want from you?
Il voulait savoir si je prenais mes marques.
He was asking all sorts of questions. Also about you, Frank.
God damn it. Can you believe that jerk?
I'm sorry, Frank. I just can't lie.
I don't blame you, Meredith. They've got nothing on me anyways. I gotta get back to it, Meredith. Have a great day.
Au moins, on lui a dit quoi. Bon, ben on va prendre une photo de toi avant que tu partes en prison, Franck. On va essayer de prendre une jolie photo quand tu montres du doigt. Et non, je lui ai d'une photo pour qu'il s'en aille. Bon, et ben, après peut-être ce malentendu, nous allons arrêter cet épisode ici. J'espère qu'il vous a plu et on se retrouvera une prochaine fois pour la suite.